Hello, hello, hello. I may be live. I may be live. I may be dead. Can anyone hear me out there? Anyone hear me? Anyone hear me? Anyone hear me? Wow. Okay, live feed with Marius. Okay, Marius, are you there? Okay. This is my turn to kind of mutter incoherently into the microphone. That's not supposed to be any reflection on your last presentation, Jason. Your last presentation was heroic. I can hear myself twice. It's a bit disconcerting. Okay. I'm still looking for Marius there. Marius, I can see you. How are you? Oh, great. Yeah. So tell me, you can still hear me there? Let me just close something down here. Let me close. I can't close that one. I hear myself twice here. Okay, I'm just going to deal with the technical situation here. Okay, Marius, tell me again about Gaia 10. Right. So, how did you manage to get so many people on board to put all this fantastic material together? Okay. Right. Um, no, sorry, there's a slight delay on. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Now, right. Yeah, we've got a question here from Jason. Um, See it on the chat. How would your group feel about donating design talent to related projects? Are you on the hash movement camp? Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Okay. Um, uh, do you want to bounce off what Jason is saying here, Marius? Yes. Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. Um, yeah. Right. 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 Yes. Michael has uh, is talking about the importance of vision and storytelling. It's certainly valuable in the context of movement building campaigns. I know that I'm really sorry, but I'm hearing my own voice back at me about 3 seconds after I speak, and it's really disconcerting. Um, I know that 350 are really they put a lot of emphasis on the value of art for inspiring and focusing and leading thought. I guess the idea is that thought can be led by passion, affect, and emotion. That's the kind of thing that that art can bring to a popular movement. So is that kind of how you conceive the Gaetan's role in the broader climate action campaign as a kind of an inspirational thought that's sort of focusing affect and thinking in certain directions? Okay. Okay, just hold on a sec, Marius. I've got to ask Michael a question. Michael, I'm sorry I have to do this live. I have the Justin TV window open, and I also have the live channels movement camp window open. If I try and close down the Justin TV window, am I going to cut off my session? Choose the close the live channels one. Okay. Right. Right. Do I still have you, Marius? Okay. Well, I can hear you. I can't see you. Okay. Any questions for Marius, people? I'm really sorry, but I've just lost you there, Marius. Keep on talking, ignore me. I'll get you back. Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? You can't hear me? Yeah. Oh, good. We're fine. Can you just repeat that, what you were saying before? Wow. Wow, that's a fantastic offer. Thanks very much. You guys got that. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's really important for the coalition project to have the art dimension to it, because this has always been part of the vision of the initial creators of the film. But now the film is done, our team is kind of dispersed to the 24 corners of the earth, if there's corners. So that would be great. That would be fantastic. Yeah, we'll definitely take you up on that. Yeah. Well, I mean, this talk of levels is very important because the high level stuff obviously is very important for the planning and the mapping and so forth. But all of this stuff needs to be brought back to a level that a large number of people can understand, and the universal language is art, right? So that's definitely the way to go. I know that in listening to a lot of these conversations, I've found them all fascinating, but a lot of it has been very high level, and for someone who is from outside of the communities that that are dealing with these issues of currency and internet protocol and so forth, it can be very hard to access the ideas. So I think what we should be trying to look for is ways of finding ways to actually take those ideas and transform them into an aesthetic format. So to communicate the intuition. I mean, I think that's what art can do. It communicates intuitions, and it can do that really powerfully. Sometimes you need those intuitions to be communicated on an effective and aesthetic level to for people to really get their hooks into them and understand them. Okay, so what's going on here in the chat? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Okay. Yeah. There's been a lot of talk. Yep. Can you say that again? Maybe type it into the chat. Is it right? Yeah. The dances. Yeah. I'm trying to remember the Michael. I know Michael tweeted a link to that particular TED talk recently. So, Michael, if you could just retrieve that and slap it up, because I see that people are interested in checking out that link. Okay. Look, something else has come up here. I'm looking at Barton Smith's post here. what we're talking about on the other channel was the possible need of the tangibility of physical artifacts, be it a book or a gallery. Digital art is great from an accessibility point of view, but it still lacks the element of officialness. Okay, so I'm not quite sure what Barton Smith's getting at there. Is a suggestion that art is a sort of an informal approach to communication, and it doesn't have the dynamic force of yeah. I think what he means is that, wait for it. No. Digital art isn't recognized or accepted by many people outside of the digital community. What do you think of that, Marius? Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're taking the real art, the collective project from the real world, and they're bringing it to the online realm. Whereas Gaia 10 is starting with the online realm and disseminating from there. Digital art is definitely more accessible because it's available everywhere, but I guess the suggestion is that the availability of it devalues it. Still, I mean, I wonder if that really undermines the effectiveness of the use of art within a climate campaign, because surely what we're trying to do here is to spread our messages broadly, globally. And that's not going to be something that we'll achieve if we just create works of art that we stick in a gallery, right? So perhaps it's necessary to take this digital approach, given the challenges we're faced with here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think the idea of bringing Meetup into this arrangement is an interesting one. I mean, personally, um, I feel that the value of creating digital art as part of the climate campaign is that it's enabling and empowering for creative people about the world. And really, I think that's what we need right now. We need to be speaking to all the creative people out there, and whatever disciplines and projects they're involved in, and finding ways to enable those creators to create collectively for the greater good. So I think, I mean, what is wonderful about what you guys are doing with Gaia 10 is that you're actually enabling people to participate in a creative way, and that's inspiring. It gets people involved. It makes them want to, makes them identify with a greater movement. So I think that's a really valuable thing. Yeah, yeah. There's a bit of I have the same problem, but it's probably because I've been awake for the past 36 hours. um, li- li- yeah, right. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Galaxy Turbo has commented correctly. I think the digital space allows for the cultivation of creativity and sharing. The physical stuff would build on what Gaia already is. Look, another thing that's come up here that I think is interesting, Michael Miranda has um, uh, suggested, well, what about Maker and what about mixer culture? What your stuff on the Gaia 10 site is open source. Have you experimented with getting people to play around with what's there and to mix it up and mash it up and that kind of stuff? Yeah. Okay, cool. And Barton Smith says, would we have a Gaia-supported laptop? He's feeding you easy questions. Yeah, yeah. Right. Yeah. 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 Mhm. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Now, just on a tangential note, you recently gave a presentation of the WEF in was it Beijing or Shanghai? Shanghai? That's right, 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 right. So, how did you come to be there, and how did they respond to the Gaia project? Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah. Right. Oh, wow. That sounds great. And look, I know that everyone who's listening here, who's participated in the discussions this afternoon, is probably as thrilled as I am to hear you say that you'd like to align your project with what we're all doing here. Um, so that's great. So does anyone have any questions for Marius? Um, If so, just slam them up on the chat feed there, and we'll keep this going. Uh-huh. Right. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. Right, right. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You know, yeah, one thing that has become evident to me in the course of our discussions this past few hours is that it seems that the most productive way to use the webcasting and the chat at once is to have this kind of interview situation coupled with the live chat. I mean, I think this would be a very productive way to set up brainstorming sessions. If you just get a certain group of people on the chat and a certain key set of interviewers and interviewees, I think you could really put some ideas together really quickly. Okay, well, yeah. I think we're probably going to have to wrap it up round about now. But look, thanks for dropping in and chatting, and you know, keep on doing that fantastic work. And I think we'll probably see you again next time we do our movement camp. There has been talk of making this a kind of a monthly session. Perhaps next time we'll be a bit more organized and we can get something really concrete out of the engagement. That'd be great. Okay, Marius. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. This is where it's happening. Thanks very much, Marius. We'll talk again soon. Okay. See you. Bye. Okay, guys. We have Gabe from Green Tribe coming up next. But Michael has just posted the link to his YouTube shout out, so check that out. And I will drop out now and we'll go back to chat, but you'll be seeing Gabe live soon.